Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Timber Talk Time. This week's episode had a minor technical difficulty, if you will. The sound and video just wasn't syncing up, but I really liked what I had to say, so I just kept the video, or I kept the sound. And so this week's video will not have video, visuals per se. But in the sake of keeping consistency, felt like I had to put something up. So, hope you guys enjoy this episode. Once again, sorry about the video flub. I'm not perfect. But it won't happen again, I promise. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to episode 11, Timber Talk Time podcast. I'm your host, Jonathan Timber, and I'm so grateful that you're spending your time here with me. I'm excited for this episode because it's about delusion and how it could be a superpower, right? Maybe, I don't know. I've been thinking about delusion a lot lately because I feel like I'm delusional sometimes with this dream that I have of making it, you know? But first and foremost, how's everyone doing out there? I hope everyone's doing awesome. I hope everyone's had an awesome week. I'm still floating like a butterfly from my wedding. Man, it's pretty awesome. But sorry, Bernie. My assistant Bernie is not liking the loud noises that I'm making right now, even though she'd be making loud noises all the time. But New York Knicks are doing their thing right now. I'm excited for that. Panthers. We won't talk about that. Things are just rolling along. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the podcast because that's what we do. We get into the meat and potatoes. I love potatoes. So question number 1: can believing in yourself, even when it seems unrealistic, help you succeed? Yes, I think so. I believe so because that delusion, it helps you not question yourself. So you're able to just fire on into the thing that you're trying to do. You're able to get into it deeper, I feel like, because most of the problems that you have in creativity or in anything is yourself. You're questioning, like, man, can I do this? Can I really do this? Am I able? Am I capable? Yes. If you're delusional, you could just be like, yeah, of course I got this. And the way I look at it is, if I can dream it, then I can achieve it. And I know that sounds so cheesy, but like everything that you see, every little thing that is around us, in anywhere, any direction that you look at, was a dream. Someone thought of it first and was like, okay, all right, I got an idea, y'all. We are going to make anything. Like everything that you see in life was once a thought. So why not? Why not our thoughts, right? So yes, I feel like delusion, a healthy dose of delusion is great, mixed with a little optimism. I mean, that's all. It's kind of all in the same lane. Like, I feel it's good because then you don't double back on questioning if should I. You're just feeling it. You're delusional. So yeah, I think a little healthy dose of unrealistic optimism is good. You know, um, I listen. I haven't had. I've had success. I haven't had the success that I, am going for. There's more to it that I want, but like there has been success in what I'm doing. I'm able to sustain myself with this dream that I've dreamt. And so who am I to tell anyone not to be a little delusional when I've been completely delusional my whole life? of thinking, oh, here comes the yawn. I haven't yawned all day. Mm. Who am I to tell anyone that to not be a little delusional? If you had any time with me, spoken to me, listened to any of my, you could hear the delusion in my voice, and I'm so fixated on the win that I'm not worried about losing, because I'm not going to lose. It's a lesson, and there's a delusion in that, like, yo, you're not going to lose. There's a lesson, like, no, you still lost. No, I didn't lose. Um, yeah, so I feel like believing in yourself and having a little bit of unrealistic optimism is healthy. So be a little Delulu, okay? Number two, is it helpful to think that we have more control over our lives than we actually do? Yes, because we have complete control. We have a lot of control over our lives, a lot more than we think we do. And if we really focus on the things that we can control, then you'll see that you're wasting energy on things you can't. And the more focused you are on one thing, the better that thing is going to succeed. And as coming from a person who, you know, I prided myself on being a jack of all trades. And as I'm getting older, I'm like, man, I wish I would have focused more on one thing. And that's what I'm doing now, even though I am still kind of trying to do a bunch of things at once. Um, but yeah, it's I feel like I have more control over my life, because when I focus in on one thing, I'm able to see it through more clear. Um, and in that, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely delusional. Like, there's been so many thoughts and dreams that I've dreamt up, music video stuff, and songs, content, whatever. That I feel like you have to be a little delusional to be like, I can do this, and in you having control over your life like that, you're able to just knock it out the park. And there's a lot to be said about that. So yeah, be delusional. I'm gonna say that you're gonna hear me say that a bunch this podcast. Be delusional within reason and health. Don't hurt nobody, but be delusional. Um, can ignoring your weaknesses sometimes help us achieve more? Yes, because me ignoring, I know some of my weaknesses, but they can also get in the way of what I'm trying to accomplish. And me fixating myself on them takes away my brain power, takes away my bandwidth, whatever you want to call it, from being able to power through and do the thing that I need to do. If I let my weaknesses debilitate me the way they're always there, then I'd probably never get anything done. And I'm sure that's the same for a lot of people. So yes, I feel like ignoring your weaknesses can be an advantageous thing. Um, uh, yeah, because I've been able to achieve more in ignoring my weaknesses, because I'm not taking time to beat myself up. There's been so many times where I will beat myself up, only to realize that it was a waste of time, and I could have been being productive in that. So yeah, ignore your weaknesses sometimes. I'm not a doctor. I should do one of those claims at the beginning. But yeah, ignore those weaknesses sometimes and see what happens. It's healthy. um, Number 4, can choosing to believe positive things about yourself and your life improve your well-being? I believe so. It's looking at, there's that meme with a picture of the guy, two guys on the bus. One's looking out the window at the mountain sheer cliff thing, and then the other guy's looking out the window and it's a beautiful sun. And it's all perspective. Like I'm delusionally positive every day. I believe today is the day, and I have a feeling that every day that I make it is another day closer to the dream. Yawns within the first 10 minutes. But yeah, I feel like you have a choice every time with everything, and you can. That's it. You have a choice. There's nothing. You can be positive about it, or you can be negative, and continuing to find positivity in everything will help you push on further. I'm a testament to that. Anytime anything happens in my life, I try to instantly go to the positivity in it, because I'm like, I could do negative. I could do that. That's easy. But there's no advantage in that. The positivity will help you question more, will help you, fight to get the answer that you need. So yeah, I think it's good for your well-being. I think positivity is one of the best medicines in the world, and it's infectious. Being positive and really going back to the ripples, if I was a negative person, people would feel that when I walk into a room. And I don't want to be that. I don't want to be a rain cloud. I want to be a golden burst of sun anytime, and that's a testament to just being super positive and delusional. So yeah. Question number 5, can thinking outside the box and believing in unconventional ideas lead to great things? Yes, because you're going to keep pushing yourself to say, is this it? Is this where we're done, or is it more? And of course, you got to find that balance of when to not push the envelope. And in creative moments, you bounce ideas off of people. But yes, I think that it is good to push. I'm so sorry, y'all. I promise I'm going to get to the bottom of this yawn thing. You would think someone's over here just yawning in my face. And it's just, there's no one. It's just me in the house and the dogs running around right now. I digress. Thinking outside the box it's fun. It's exciting. You never know what you're going to get. You keep throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks, and then look at it from a different angle every time, so that you can see, you might see one thing one day and see something else the next day. So yeah, I'm all for thinking outside the box and being unconventional, because that's where we've all seen the same old same. And whenever that new thing comes out and catches your eye or catches your ear, makes you feel a different way, that's undeniable. So I believe, yeah, push yourself outside of the box. Don't even go into the box. Actually, I'm a firm believer in understanding what the box is, so that you could then understand how to work outside of it. Yeah, I feel like that's healthy. Being delusional, be delusional within reason. It goes back to, a thing that I tell people more recently is, I know where my heart's at these days. So I know that I could be as much me as possible and know that I'm not going to hurt anyone, because I know that my heart is at the forefront of the push. So then when I push with my heart and lead with my heart and delusion, I'm not going to hurt, because I know within reason we're not idiots. We're not idiots out here. Okay. Give yourself a little bit more credit. Yeah, I believe being delusional is healthy. It'll help you paint with different colors. It'll help you, try different things on the guitar or sing differently or be a father differently or be a husband, whatever. Like, unconventional is a good thing within reason. And you know what your limits are. You know what your confines are. So, yeah, I believe that being delusional it's healthy. And as long as you're not trying to hurt anyone else or hurt yourself in the process, I feel like you're going to be all right. So, yeah, that is my vibe on delusion. And I feel like everyone should try a dose of delusion. Try it for a week and see how it feels. And if it don't feel good, then you don't have to keep wearing it. But I promise, delusion might look good on you. You never know. Delusion might look good on you. Delulu is the Salulu. Okay. I heard that. I forgot where I heard that, and it's just been. I'm sure. Yeah, the interwebs. Right. It's all over TikTok and Instagram and all that crap. But yeah, delusion. It's good. It's good. You're gonna be all right. Be a little delusional because you'll believe more in yourself. Oh, that's refreshing. I needed that more than I thought I did. Yeah, be delusional and don't hurt nobody, and believe in yourself unrealistically, and know that you have control over more in your life than you actually think you do. And it's okay to sometimes ignore those weaknesses because those weaknesses are baked in, and you may create and turn them into strengths by you just pushing on. Choose the positive things about your life because they will improve your life, and think outside the box. We know this, you know this. Think outside the box. It's good. It's good. You're going to be fine. I promise. Think outside the box and go be delusional. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Timber Talk Time. I'm your host, Jonathan Timber, and so grateful that you're spending your time with me. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the ding notification. I think we're at 20 subscribers right now. So, yeah, little by little by little by little, we getting there. The goal's 100. So, you know what to do. Subscribe, all that good stuff. And I hope something absolutely beautiful happens to you today. Go Knicks. Take care.